Warren Biden campaigns appear to find a loophole around paid internships. Let's just take a step back here for a second. So while the media was talking about how the Sanders campaign had to renegotiate a contract, which is what a union's for, and they're trying to spin that to smear the Sanders campaign, saying they're not paying living wages, which wasn't true. Well, they're focusing on that. Other campaigns, the Warren campaign and the Biden campaign in particular, are finding ways around paying their interns. So while the Sanders campaign is just simply renegotiating something to make sure everyone gets the wage that they were guaranteed in the first place because people are having to work more, these other campaigns are trying to find a way around paying people entirely. And we're not hearing much about that. To their credit, this is actually coming from the Daily Beast. To the Daily Beast credit, I'm surprised an article like this is in the Daily Beast, but to their credit, it is. So let's go to it. The Warren and Biden campaigns appear to find a loophole around paid internships. The difference between a, quote, fellowship and an internship in the Warren and Biden campaigns appears to be pay. So here's what's going on here in the article. Unpaid interns are practically non-existent among Democratic presidential campaigns in 2019, but some top-tier candidates appear to be finding a creative way to tap unpaid talent, offering vague, quote, fellowship opportunities as volunteer positions. There's no singular definition for a fellow among 2020 candidates, and most this cycle don't offer the option. But two leading contenders, former Vice President Joe Biden and Senator Elizabeth Warren, give applicants who are selected a chance to participate in the campaign as volunteer fellows without requiring compensation or academic credit. They're not even getting, so they're getting nothing in this case except for the joy of working for Joe Biden or Elizabeth Warren. Isn't that reward enough in and of itself? If you work for Joe Biden, you might get an ice cream day. Maybe he'll sniff your hair. If you work for Elizabeth Warren, she'll say nice things when the cameras are on, and you can watch it. Isn't that reward all in itself? What more do you need? Course credit, pay? Come on. What do you want next? A unicorn? You want instant abs? All right, let's go back to this. So they're not paying people. For Biden's campaign, the Team Joe Organizing Fellowship consists of an 8-week program that includes weekly online trainings in grassroots and digital organizing, according to the listing, which closed this week. Unlike the internship program, which is paid $15 per hour, the fellowship program makes no mention of wages, academic credit, or time commitment. And if you ask about any of those things, you're just led to another website that says, give me a break. And it's a picture of Joe Biden just going like that. Like, give me a break. Pay? Course credit? No, you're a fellow. You're a fellow. What does the 8-week training for a Biden fellowship look like? Like, okay, so when he says something stupid, this is what we do. When he doesn't say something stupid, we haven't crossed that bridge yet. We don't know how we handle that situation when he actually says something that we want to spread. We don't know what that's like yet. But when that happens, we're going to try to come up with a plan for it. We don't know what to do yet. But if he says something that we actually want to share, we're used to when he says shit, trying to stifle it and stop it from spreading as quickly as we can. That's the only thing we know. And for 8 weeks, we're going to go over this. This is what you do when he says something subtly racist. This is what you do when they bring up something racist from his past. This is what you do when he gives a really shitty apology. This is what you do when another thing surfaces of him being creepy with young girls. This is what you do when he gets his ass handed to him in a debate. This is what you do. The list goes on and on. If we ever do any of our own polling, here are the landlines you're supposed to call. That's how I imagine a Biden fellowship looks like. All right, so getting back to this article here, Warren's campaign features one joint application with 3 options: paid internship, volunteer fellowship, or volunteer fellowship for academic credits. Applicants are allowed to select more than one when applying. War's Deputy Communications Director, Chris Hayden, told the Daily Beast their internship program offers a limited number of paid full-time campaign experiences on a competitive basis, and that interns commit to working 30 hours a week and have access to paid health insurance in addition to their weekly salary. The campaign also offers a volunteer fellowship program, which provides similar training and work experience with a smaller time commitment. Many of our campaign fellows receive stipends from educational institutions or other third parties, and everyone in our intern and fellowship programs has access to cost-free supporter housing while they're working in state. In other words, we're doing what we can to not pay people, but sometimes other institutions kind of step in, kind of like how Walmart relies on a community to take care of employees because they don't give them living wages. It's kind of like that. Wow. So that's what the Warren and Biden campaigns are doing. That's what they're doing. Gotta love it.
Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. You can tweet me an article at Ron Placone. We'll go through it together and